What's going on, everybody? So I am back with another reaction to non-stop sports videos, or one of them, and it is 10 things you didn't know about Odell Beckham Jr. or Odell Beckham Jr. if you didn't understand what I was saying. Honestly, like Odell Beckham. Honestly, think he's still a great receiver. He didn't really do that much when he joined the Rams as soon as he did that. But he managed to do an impact later on in the season, especially in the Super Bowl. And unfortunately, he tore his ACL again, which really sucks. I'm really hoping things are going out well for him. And this is a video about 10 things you didn't know about Odell Beckham Jr. So is this good things or bad things? I have no idea, but I'm really hoping that it's nothing really bad about Odell Beckham. This was released July 29, 2021. So who knows what can this be about? I don't know if this is controversial or not. But with that being said, I'm going to stop talking and just get into the reaction. So I'm going to get right into this. So yeah, here we go.
Odell Beckham Jr. is the ultimate 21st century athlete. Great looks, supermodel girlfriend, flashy on the field, and he's a fashion icon in his own right.
Great looks. I wish I had that.
Stardom might be the most amazing thing about Odell. Here's 10 things that you didn't know about the Browns superstar receiver.
Now Rams, or
is
whoever
dating
team's
Lauren
going
Wood.
to.
Despite being one of the biggest icons in sports, deep in the fashion world, and in the prime of his career, he's actually unavailable, ladies. Sorry. Since early 2019, Odell Beckham Jr. and Lauren Wood have been officially linked together and dating. Lauren Wood has built quite the career for herself as well. She rose to fame with the MTV hit show Wild 'N Out and has been all over the world as a supermodel. She went full steam ahead from that into a career as an influencer, garnering 1.6 million followers to date of this video. Lolo's biggest focus has been with personal fitness, and she's sponsored by numerous beauty and fashion companies. The couple seems to be going strong, growing even closer together through the tribulations of Odell's recent ACL injury. Grew up with Jarvis Landry. Jarvis Landry is OBJ's counterpart, the other half of the dynamic duo for the Cleveland Browns at Baker Mayfield's disposal. But did you know that their ties go much further back? Like way back, childhood back. Both Juice and Odell are from Louisiana, and when they met, their connection was immediate. Even though they played on separate teams in high school, the newfound best friends made a pact to commit to LSU together and tear up the gridiron. The two did just that, and after great runs in purple and gold, both were drafted in 2014. After a few years on separate teams, the two were reunited in Cleveland. Landry said he actually cried when he heard the news, and Odell called it the biggest blessing in my life. The two have struggled to stay on the field together through a number of individual injuries.
That sounds amazing.
They form one of the best 1-2 punches in the NFL. His parents were both great athletes. Odell Beckham Sr. was the top-rated running back in the great football state of Texas coming out of high school, when he chose LSU over nearby universities. But the real star of the Odell's family tree is his mother, Heather Van Norman. Heather was a 6-time All-American track phenomenon at LSU. She won 3 straight outdoor sprinting NCAA titles and added 4 more combined indoor and outdoor championships in her career. At one point, she held a 147-race win streak.
My whole family's not really into sports.
From his mom's
only my
the
dad.
craziest part of the OBJ-LSU connection, his mother gave birth to OBJ while still attending LSU. To add to all of that, even though his mother and father divorced, his mother remarried to another amazing athlete, Derek Mills. Mills is a USA 1996 Olympic gold medalist. OBJ was bred to be a 99th percentile athlete, and it's clear to see he hit the genetic lottery. Shaq is his godfather.
Shaq?
If you're young or don't follow basketball, one of the greatest big men of all time, Shaquille O'Neal, played his college basketball at LSU. As we can see, Odell's tiger
his family's in LSU.
Odell Sr. and Shaq became best friends when they attended LSU in the early 90s, bonding over their Texas upbringing as they became roommates. When OBJ was born, Sr. named Shaq the Godfather, and the two stayed connected even as their years together at LSU distanced. Uncle Shaq, as OBJ knows him, knew that Odell was destined for athletic greatness. When Odell became an LSU Tiger, Shaq was just as excited as his parents were. Could have been a soccer or baseball star. OBJ probably has an argument for the best pure athlete in the world. He started playing soccer at just the age of 3, and every chance he gets, he shows off just how spectacular he is at it. The F2 freestylers hooked up with OBJ, where we saw Odell effortlessly bending free kicks into the goal, painting the corners with ease. But OBJ isn't just ludicrous at catching and kicking. He might be one of the most impressive throwers around. He can easily throw a football.
I remember seeing that play
in a charity softball game. Beckham took them out and clocked in with a 90-mile-an-hour fastball.
The Cardinals, I think?
The Rockland Boulders, then defending champions of a minor league, offered Odell a contract as a pitcher and even added a pitch to him that included the likes of Dion and Bo, two of football's most legendary athletes. Honestly, what can't he do? Biggest shoe deal in NFL history. Even though big-time shoe deals are usually reserved
Already,
to
there's some
basketball
crazy
superstars,
facts
Odell's
about him.
popularity transcends the game. After just his second season, Nike couldn't let OBJ get to their competitors. They offered him the most lucrative shoe deal in NFL history, $25 million over the next 5 years. By the time the deal is up, OBJ will have pocketed over $50 million from Nike alone. Every Sunday, you see Beckham
my
donning some
God.
completely custom cleats, like the dog pound fur. OBJ is one of the few football players in the world that has his own shoe line, mainly of cleats. With the insane designs and heat on his feet, we think OBJ might
hell?
have a little bit of
I didn't even
creative
know
influence
that.
with Nike. Got banned from LSU for 2 years. LSU
Wait,
football
what?
had an incredible 2019 season. They went undefeated, won their first national championship in over a decade in convincing fashion the entire way,
Joe Burrow.
and shattered every offensive record known to man. In the midst of it, OBJ was there to cheer them on. But sometimes he took it too far, and he and LSU paid the price. Following their blowout
Damn.
national championship win, OBJ was seen on camera multiple times partying hard and slapping stacks of cold, hard cash into LSU players' hands underneath all the confetti. Obviously, a big no-no with the NCAA. While he led the
Wait,
party
what?
that night,
He got banned for
LSU
that?
led the self-imposed punishments for the violations his actions brought. For starters, a 2-year ban of Odell from the LSU program. LSU then forfeited 8 scholarships a year and finished it off by lessening their official visits count in the next few years. It was the night of their lives, but it came at a price. Even Burrow said he got some of that championship money. Has a custom Rolls Royce.
That's
A man with
crazy.
a
He got
5-year,
banned for
$90
doing
million
that?
contract has quite the room to splurge. And splurge Odell has. And all you have to do is look at his insane car collection. The crown jewel of his collection? A custom Rolls-Royce Cullinan. The dog pound orange whip is customized front to back, top to
Orange
bottom,
whip.
dropping the signature double R hood ornament and replacing
Holy
it with a
fuck.
one-of-a-kind piece signifying
What?
his one-of-a-kind catch. Sitting on 26-inch
has himself
blacked-out
on the car?
Forgiato rims, the Rolls fits OBJ's flamboyant personality to a T. DreamWorks Motorsports added in a completely custom speaker and grille made into a subwoofer box. All of
Bruh.
that comes up to the price tag of $500,000. It looks just like Odell plays. Flashy. Youngest player ever on the
Damn.
cover of Madden.
Yeah, I
It's
know
an honor
that.
to be on the cover of Madden. It means you're not only an elite player, but also loved
know
by
Richard
fans
Sherman was on the
all around
cover,
nation.
and
Beckham was
Gronkowski.
voted over Rob
Tom Brady.
Gronkowski to be the Madden 16 cover athlete. With that nomination, Odell became the youngest player to ever grace that cover. He had only just finished his
I have
rookie
Madden
season,
16
his
from
legend
Xbox
making
One.
one-hand grab. That catch grabbed the
Yeah.
imagination of the next generation of football fans and gamers. He officially edged out Vince Young, ironically, as the youngest cover athlete. Oh yeah, and
Vince
the Madden
Young was
curse
young for that
doesn't mean
cover? Damn.
anything to OBJ, who added to his stellar rookie year with an All-Pro year and 1,450 receiving yards. Attended the same high school as the Mannings.
That's the Manning?
Ever
oh,
since Archie
I
Manning
like, what
was
is
the
he
New
talking
Orleans
about?
Saints quarterback, the Manning family has lived in Louisiana. As we know, Odell is from Louisiana. But did you know they attended the same high school? Talk about alumni. Both Peyton and Eli attended the prestigious Isidore Newman High School. Peyton graduated in '94 and Eli in '99. So they basically had elite QB play for a decade straight. Even Cooper Manning went to Newman. OBJ attended the
Manning.
private college prep school in the late 2000s, graduating in 2011. Not that you're surprised, but he was a marvel as a high schooler too. 22 touchdowns as a
Yeah, I'm
senior
not surprised
on offense,
that he
and
was a
4
killer in high
interceptions
school.
on defense. Before he was an Army
Wait, he played
All-American,
defense as
or even
well.
noticed by
In
Max
high school, you
Preps,
could play
the
both
Mannings took
offense and
notice.
defense if you
At
wanted
their
to.
local camps, Eli couldn't help but watch a young OBJ just dominating in drills and running precise routes. Crazy to think, just 3 years later, he would be throwing passes to him in Giants blue.
Damn. Those are definitely things I have never heard about OBJ. He has a car customized for him. Shoes, cleats customized for him. His whole family goes to LSU, or at least most of them. His godfather Shaq, that basketball player, I've seen him a couple of times. It's not like I know too much about basketball. Basketball is not my main priority, or the sport that I follow. It's mainly football, but damn, dude, those facts. Holy shit. Like, I always, like if you saw my last video, I saw a reaction of the story of Joe Burrow and his family was into sports. Unfortunately, my family wasn't into sports. I mean, my dad played football when he was in high school. My sister played basketball when she was in high school. And I wasn't into sports until like I was in 7th, 8th grade. 8th grade was when I first started playing football. I wish I started knowing about sports a long time ago, like when I was really, really young. I wish I knew about them a long time ago. But no, I only knew more about sports like 3 years ago. I was like serious about it like 3 years ago. Not long at all. So yeah, it's always amazing like knowing stuff that I have never known about, like these amazing athletes, like the story behind them, stuff I don't know about, like OBJ and Joe Burrow, some stuff I didn't even know about them. It's just crazy, honestly. And there's even another recommendation, 10 things you didn't know about Russell Wilson. I might react to that next. So yeah, this is my reaction to 10 things you didn't know about OBJ, aka Oh Hell Nah Beckham. So yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for this video. If you guys enjoy, make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe. I try to listen just to make sure that my sister wasn't out. I know she's blasting music and you can probably hear it. I don't know if you can. But yeah, I'm gonna end the video right there. If you guys enjoy, make sure you like and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys later in the next video whenever I start doing that. If you're actually watching this video right now, if you want to suggest me videos you want me to react to, then go ahead. Even though I don't really ask for suggestions that much, I just look for everything myself. But anyways, guys, I'll catch you guys later. So take care.